Hello and welcome, my name is Ajaxpost and this is the Transport Fever One Hub Let's Play Speed Build series. And we're starting just watching a couple of trains and routes because they're being replaced, upgraded and refurbished. Largely because they are rather old, 28 years in the case of the Desert Conqueror route and 23-24 years in the instance of the Algetto Mesa route from Algetto Monument Valley. Largely replacing them because they're getting kind of expensive to run. Yeah, I think that's a little bit cheaper than it was before. You take my word for that. It's a little bit cheaper than it was before. And although it's a little bit slower, hopefully that will not impact on the passenger usage of that line. Now, I had actually considered for this Desert Conqueror line replacing it with three trains. There's two trains on the route at the moment, as you can see, but I thought of it upgrading the capacity to three trains, which I think it should be able to sustain. But the issue is, I'd also like to see if the airport here can make money. It can't at the moment. No passengers there. In fact, if I go there, it'll tell me how much profit there's been. Wow, we made up nearly 90k so far this year, and we're already at the end of October. Yeah, unfortunately it's not a terribly long route going from there to there, and there are competing bus and train services, so my suspicion is it's unlikely to make money. But I just wanted to put an airport there because it kind of made sense as a big central map hub to complement the main hub in Monument Valley, Algetto Monument Valley itself, which is our main hub city, which I've lost. There it is. Oh my goodness, there's loads of people waiting. Yeah, we will look again at passengers sometime soon because I think there's room for more capacity in and around there. The other route we're upgrading, again, another slightly older trains. Yeah, which are slightly underpowered, and again the capacity I think we can upgrade slightly. I think it's going up to about 77 if I remember right. Watch this one upgrade. Well, look, and there's that lovely sign mod in use, Algetto Monument Valley South. 77, oh I was right, I have got a memory. Yes, I have a memory. It's not great, but again, that's quite a short route from Monument Valley South there up to Algetto Mesa. Actually, it's not that short. I thought it looked shorter than it actually is. But anyway, yeah. So replacing those, I've also replaced a few buses. Now, that's all well and good, but what should we actually do in today's episode? We'll start here actually while I'm about. I want to increase freight. I am in the wrong place. I've been thinking numerous thoughts, one of which included the addition of extra freight types to our main cargo hub here, but that will involve more routes, more lines than I want to play with in this episode. We will get to that, and probably in the next episode in fact, but today I wanted to finish off something I started in the last couple of episodes, one of which, here it is, this sort of distribution point for freight here. I'm going to pause the game here briefly so I don't get too distracted. We have got freight coming in from our food and basically our food factory hub, which also collects fuel from our refinery over there, and that distributes it to these cities over here on this sort of northwest of the map. It's coming in. The freight's obviously coming in by train and then being distributed, as we saw in an earlier episode, by truck to these three cities in a circle here. And I've also added in two short-ish train routes to distribute cargo to Eagle Mesa and Sentinel Mesa, which I think is what we did in the last episode. Now, they I think are going to struggle to compete with the cheap freight delivery option of the three central cities, which are distributed by truck, because cargo tends to prefer cheap rather than fast. So if it can distribute all its incoming freight by the cheapest means possible, these trucks, these 3 cities, that's what it will do. So it might struggle to make for me to make money out of these 2 trains. So what I'm planning to do is add another cargo type, one of which is fairly easy to achieve, I think, here, and that's construction materials. We are getting loads of construction materials over in our big hub over on the other side of the map, but they're not coming back down to this side because there's just so much demand over there. So what I'm thinking is adding in this stone quarry here, good, it is a stone quarry, to the construction materials plant here, and adding that to the cargo mix here at this little hub, and hopefully that will provide enough extra cargo that will sort of overfeed. I'm choosing all the wrong words here, aren't I? Oversupply, that would be a better phrase, wouldn't it? Overfeed, good grief. So it'll oversupply hopefully the trucks, that they will just won't have capacity to handle all that. So most of the construction materials, I'm hoping, will go by train, but to be honest, I'm probably got that entirely wrong, but we shall see. So that's one thing I want to do today, and the other thing is wrap up something I started again another couple of episodes ago, which is this commuter route, circular commuter route taking passengers. If I actually get that line up, it'll be easier to see. It is, there you go, that one. You can just about make it out. Goes from Brigham's Tomb, Sentinel Mesa, through West Mitten Butte, through Big Indian, and then back again. So we've got an anti-clockwise circle going at the moment. I had planned to put that in both directions, clockwise and anti-clockwise, but I didn't have enough track or particular station arrangements. My stations weren't big enough to cope with sending trains in both directions. Now, I did upgrade Sentinel Mesa passenger station a little while ago, so rather than having transit tracks, I've now actually got 4 platforms, and we do have capacity here. Yeah, we have a spare platform, so I can run a clockwise. I'm already running counterclockwise, so I can run a clockwise service through here as well. That requires a little bit more track laying and possibly station upgrades. Do I need to upgrade stations? Yes, this one I think will need upgrading because there's already 2 services going to those 2 platforms. We don't need these transit tracks. I put them in initially because that was my basic station design back in the early days, but I think we need to upgrade this one, and also Big Engine here. Do you need upgrading? Yes, you do. Right, now hopefully these upgrades will be fairly painless, but I'm not going to trust to that. So hopefully that's the 2 things we'll do today. I'll do the passenger one first. We'll get these upgrades done, see how long that takes, because that's going to be the more complicated of the 2 arrangements, I think. So we'll deal with that, then we'll get on to the extra construction materials freight line here into the Brigham's Tomb network, if you will, and that'll be it for today. So yes, thank you very much for joining me for this episode. Hope you enjoy the rest of this, the speed build section, upcoming very soon. In fact, just after I stop speaking. If you do enjoy this, do leave us a like, that'd be great. Even better though, if you've got any comments, suggestions, recommendations, even criticisms, it would just be great to hear from you. Just drop a note into the comments box below, that would be awesome. And of course, if you've not done so already, why not subscribe to the channel? And that way you'll know when I upload another one of these or any of my other Let's Play series. But for now, enjoy the rest of the video, and I'll see you again soon. But until then, from me, Ajaxpost, here in Transport Fever, bye-bye for now.